Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles. I am David, and I am coming to you from the inner and outer reaches of the universe through my voice and these words and the vibration within my voice. I am bringing you energies to support your day and your life for today and into the future, and taking you to where you can see the simplicity of life and the magnificence of who you are within that simplicity. I sit here twice a week to deliver what comes to me to deliver, and that's because it is my destiny. And for others, they do something else because it is their destiny, and no one is doing more or less. They're doing themselves. I'm doing me. You're doing you. And there's no comparison. Some are speaking to people during their work day where they encounter others. Some are speaking to no one, and the message is being delivered. Some are sitting in their chair, delivering, traveling, planting, and all are the same. It doesn't matter that even as I speak on these broadcasts in front of 10 or 20 or 30 people or 5 or 2, what's being delivered is like a gentle rain over the field of humanity and Earth itself. And the bloom will bloom when it is time for it to bloom. And what's delivered is delivered without expectation, without anyone having to do anything. And certainly not for honor for me. Just that is no honor when you share what you share during your day or while sitting in your chair. It's just my destiny. And that's where it is taking me today. And tomorrow it may be somewhere else. For as even as I deliver for humanity, I deliver for myself. It's my way of advancing. It takes me to the next place. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. And each one, whatever you're doing, it is an opportunity to advance. Whether you're sitting in front of a camera or sitting in your chair in front of no one, it's your path to your destiny. And the side benefit is you help humanity. For as you are led into the fullness of you, humanity is led into the fullness of itself. So we hold on to nothing. We expect nothing. We make no comparison. We have no judgment. It's simply a gift. And for those who are ready to receive it, it is an honor. And for those who are not, it is still an honor. Because we've all been in both places, ready to receive and not ready to receive. And yet, we advance and we move forward, for that is our destiny, and that is the nature of our being. So as usual, I'll just share a few things with you today with a smile on my face and a smile in my heart, without expectations of anything. A childlike sense of wonder. I watch the bees land on the flowers, making their way from bud to bud, feet moving, antenna twitching to the beat of the music of spring. A sense of wonder. Pink and white flowers, golden brown and yellow bodies scurrying about, doing their job of retrieving nectar. Busy, so busy, buzzing in a world of color and scent that humanity is blessed to enjoy. A spiderweb forms between two of the blossoms, and the spider is busy doing his part in this amazingly beautiful world that we live in. There's incredible beauty as you look around in every direction. And as you zoom out from the microscopic world of the bees and spiders, you see the majestic mountains and green valleys covered with wildflowers. And you see the magnificent faces of the people that you encounter, each uniquely created so that no two are exactly alike, creating and enhancing that sense of wonder. As you take a moment to look around your world, you will see the incredible beauty that surrounds you at all times, often seeming insignificant until your spirit turns your head to look deeper in a specific direction. And from there, you are led into a world that exists just behind the world that you only see with your physical eyes. And you will hear a world that exists just beyond your physical ears, and smell a world that exists beyond your physical sense of smell. You will have entered the world of magic and miracles, and your heart will leap with joy in response to the lighthearted feeling that you are experiencing. A child sits in the field of grass and giggles as their hands feel the texture of the grass. That innocent giggle that says they've stumbled onto something new, yet at the same time, something they've known from before. And you see that sense of wonder light up their face. The world that was programmed into a system of rules for the purpose of control gives each person exact directions on how to be, what to do, where to go, and how to get there. The world of magic and miracles is full of detours, beckoning you with a gentle signal to turn here, then turn there, and follow the beauty and magic until you've forgotten where you started. This is how you will release the system's control, and this is how you will release your own control that has been built in the image of the system. Keep the childlike sense of wonder that is your true nature. Take every detour that appears on your daily journey and allow the world of magic and miracles to make you giggle as you touch, feel, and hear and see the beauty that you've never known and that you've always known as you live with that childlike sense of wonder. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see the bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. A childlike sense of wonder. And that brings me to our next product in the industry of magic and miracles. It's called laughter. It is the frequency that changes lives in an instant, that overcomes every problem, every difficulty, every thought that tries to subdue your being, to impact your happiness. And it's always there in every moment. But now you can put it in your pocket and carry it around with you and pull it out in every moment and watch yourself return to yourself, the self that is beyond everything, all problems and all difficulties. This is that sound. you can't stop yourself from feeling that moment and enjoying it. It's contagious. And in that moment, whatever was bothering you is gone. That's what you can do for yourself now. Stick laughter somewhere where you can reach and pull it out and laugh at everything. Because nothing is as it appears. Nothing is too serious. Everything is full of some form of mischief, lightheartedness, and laughter. Just think we arrived here from another planet. There's some laughter right there. Because in this physical reality, we can't imagine how that possibly could have happened. But the joke is always in play. And the story always ends with laughter and joy. This is called advancement. The innocence and purity of spirit like a newborn baby, and eyes that sparkle with the brightness of the sun. The human heart and the human spark, and the incredible power of that thing that exists within each one of us. To laugh, to love, to smile, to cry, and to be broken wide open by the unlimited capacity that we have to feel. We are able to be as small as the smallest atom and as large as the largest universe. And at either point, we are able to hold the all of everything within our being. And in doing so, we are the source. Indescribably magnificent, indescribably perfect, and incomparably brilliant. You see, each one holds a portion of the all within and without, a sound, a color, a vibration, a song, a signature, unique, and a one-of-a-kind aspect of everything. And every day we are advancing towards the realization of that one that has your name. Every day we are growing and changing as energy and light and information comes pouring in to reveal another piece of you, another awareness of you. And then suddenly, the feeling and result of this newness and this awareness is gone, gone just as suddenly as it came. How can something so big and so revealing, something that changes your life, be gone? It's easy. It's gone because it must make room for something more, something even bigger, or something even smaller. But something, for that is what advancement is all about. We must celebrate those moments within ourselves and enjoy them, and it is okay to make them a focal point. It is only human nature. But once again, it will disappear from our focus at such a rate that we will forget what was just revealed. But it is okay, for it now resides within you and will be reflected in how you go forward to the next thing. There is truly nothing wrong, and even more truly, nothing to fix. There is only advancement in all its glory and in all its forms. What I deliver today is grace. Grace for all the struggling that the individual within the human entity goes through. Grace for the misguided thoughts that make you try to get better and better. Grace for the journey and the quest that is your everyday experience in this physical plane. We are advancing beyond the field of human development, beyond the world of the mental, physical, and spiritual improvements, into the world of the reality of your being, that being who sits outside of this physical plane and all its imagined imperfections. We are dropping the mind and dropping the body so that we can float and feel our advancement within another realm, for it is time. I know that there have been many things to overcome in this life: not being heard, not being seen, not being loved, not being free to be yourself, and not loving yourself. Now imagine this beautiful planet without any structures built upon it, no buildings, no houses, no structures, perfectly naked. You are now feeling the essence of Earth, and you are feeling the essence of you, perfectly naked, with no structures built upon it. And with the demolition of all the structures comes the demolition of the past. It is time to leave all the human advancement behind and head off into the unknown, where a new adventure awaits you. Know that you can never fail, but your focus on triumph and winning and improving and getting better is in essence a failure. It is because it is looking back. It is not advancement, and therefore it acts as a block or a stopper to the very advancement you are destined to experience. Something is opening now. Something is changing in the field of the human entity and the physical world. It is a shift in the awareness of the ending of the separation that has existed for eons. When you know that everyone and everything is advancing, there is no longer any separation. The only separation then comes from a comparison that someone is not advancing fast enough or not as fast as you. But if you can see that we are all advancing, then you can see that there is no longer any separation. For some will be advancing slower than you, and some will be advancing faster than you, and all will be advancing differently than you. Grace, oh grace, you quell the storm of comparison, you quell the storm of judgment, and you allow each one of us to see ourselves when we are ready to see ourselves. You allow love and patience to be delivered when someone cannot see what they do, even as they see it in someone else, and judge without mercy. We cannot advance without you, beloved grace, because on that day that we are able to see that our advancement may have been achieved at the expense of others, it is you, grace, that will keep us from getting stopped by lovingly allowing us to feel a new level of compassion as we continue to move forward. Now we can relax and enjoy our life, whatever may come. Now we can laugh and smile with excitement. We can laugh and smile with all beings everywhere, as everything and everyone advances into the perfection that they already are. We are traveling. We are traveling, and our innate nature for advancement is the engine that is driving the car. So come on in, ease on down the road. Come on in, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on in, ease on down the road. Pick your left foot up when your right foot's down. Come on, legs keep moving. Don't you lose no ground. You just keep on keeping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking, 'cause you gave up shoes. Ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Ease on down the road. 'Cause there may be times when you think you've lost your mind, and the steps you're taking leave you 3-4 steps behind. But the road you're walking might be long sometimes. You just keep on trucking and you'll just be fine. Ease on down the road. Come on in. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Ease on down the road. Well, there may be times when you wish you wasn't born, and you wake one morning just to find your courage is gone. But just know that feeling only lasts a little while. You just stick with us and we'll show you how to smile. Ease on down the road. It's your advancement. Ease on down the road. It's happening all the time. So don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Just ease on down the road. And we're off, laughing, smiling, advancing. In the beautiful field of grace. Where you always will have a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you for listening, and thank you for joining me. I am David.